Have you ever been sitting quietly when a bird suddenly appeared near you, perching on your window, flying over your head, or simply watching you from a branch? It may have felt random, even ordinary, but in Islam, nothing in this world happens without purpose. Every leaf that falls, every breeze that blows, and yes, even every bird that visits, carries meaning. Birds are not just part of nature, they are part of Allah's signs. The Quran mentions birds with respect and wonder, showing us that they are more than just creatures. They're messengers in their own way, reflections of Allah's mercy, power, and wisdom. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 powerful spiritual signs that a bird's visit might hold for you. Whether you're going through a test, seeking guidance, or simply in need of comfort, pay close attention, because that bird might be delivering a message from Allah you were meant to hear. 1. Birds as a symbol of rizq. Sustenance. In Islam, birds are deeply connected with the concept of rizq, sustenance that comes directly from Allah. When a bird visits you, it may serve as a gentle reminder that your provision is already written and is under Allah's control. Every morning, birds leave their nests with empty stomachs, yet return full by evening. They do not hoard, panic, or stress over tomorrow, and yet they are fed daily. This natural routine reflects the deep trust they have in their Creator, a trust that Muslims are encouraged to emulate. When you see a bird near you, especially during a time of uncertainty or financial worry, it may be Allah's way of showing you that just as He provides for them, He will provide for you. You are more honored than a bird in His sight, and He is fully aware of your needs. Sometimes we get so caught up in chasing wealth or fearing loss that we forget the one who holds all provision in His hands. The visit of a bird, seemingly ordinary, can be a subtle yet powerful reminder to let go of anxiety, renew your trust in Allah, and believe that your rizq will come. Maybe not in the way you expect, but in the way that's best for you. 2. Call to Tawakkul. Trust in Allah. A bird's visit can serve as a powerful call to reflect on your level of tawakkul, your trust and reliance on Allah. In the way a bird confidently takes flight, without knowing exactly where it will find food, we are reminded to place our affairs in the hands of Allah with the same certainty. Tawakkul doesn't mean avoiding effort, but rather working sincerely while believing that the outcome lies with Allah alone. Often in life, we worry excessively about our future, jobs, relationships, health, and success. These worries weigh down the heart, and in such moments, a simple bird's presence may carry a divine message. Release your burdens to Allah. Just as the bird does not fear the unknown sky, we too must trust that Allah's plans are better than our own. Seeing a bird land near you or fly overhead can feel random, but nothing in Allah's creation is without purpose. Perhaps it's a sign to renew your heart's connection to Him, to shift your mindset from fear to faith. Tawakkul brings peace, not because the situation is easy, but because you know the one who is in control. Like the bird in the open sky, true freedom begins when you let go and trust Allah completely. 3. Sign of spiritual freedom. Birds are a timeless symbol of freedom, soaring effortlessly through the skies, unchained by the limitations of the earth. When a bird visits you, it can be a gentle nudge from Allah to reflect on your own spiritual state. Are you free, or are you imprisoned by worldly attachments, anxiety, and the constant race for material gain? A bird's flight is a metaphor for the soul that longs to rise above distractions and return to its Creator. In Islam, true freedom is not found in doing whatever we want, but in surrendering to Allah and freeing ourselves from the shackles of our nafs, ego. A visiting bird may be a sign to evaluate what's holding you down, sins, toxic habits, or unhealed wounds. Just as a bird leaves its nest and flies without fear, we too are called to leave behind what limits our closeness to Allah. This encounter is a reminder that your soul was created for a higher purpose. You were not made to live confined to dunya, the temporary world, but to seek the vastness of the hereafter. Let that bird remind you that spiritual liberation begins the moment you realign your heart with Allah's guidance and let go of what weighs you down. 4. Unseen protection. When a bird lingers near you or appears repeatedly in your path, it might not just be a coincidence. It could be a subtle sign of unseen protection from Allah. In the Quran, Allah speaks of His divine protection in many forms, some of which are visible and others hidden from our understanding. Birds, being part of His creation, may be used as instruments of that protection in ways we cannot always perceive. Consider the story of the Ashab al-Fil, the people of the elephant, where Allah sent flocks of birds to defend the Kaaba by dropping stones upon the invading army. This shows that even birds can be divinely appointed as protectors when Allah wills. So, if you notice a bird circling above or resting nearby during a difficult moment, take it as a reminder that you are not alone. Sometimes, we are protected from harm we don't even know was coming. A sudden appearance of a bird could be a moment of divine mercy, a small sign that Allah is guarding you through His hidden means. It's a beautiful reassurance that even when you can't see the danger, Allah is placing signs around you to show that His care and protection are always present. 5. Divine presence in solitude. There are moments in life when solitude feels heavy, when loneliness creeps in, and the heart begins to ache in silence. In such times, the sudden appearance of a bird can be far more than a natural event. It may be a quiet reminder from Allah that you are never truly alone. In Islam, seclusion is often where deep spiritual reflection occurs. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, used to retreat to the cave of Hira, away from people, to connect with his Creator. A bird appearing during your solitude, perhaps on your window, your balcony, or while you sit quietly outdoors, can serve as a spiritual sign that Allah is near. It may be His way of offering comfort, reminding you that He sees your heart, hears your silent du'as, and is aware of your state even when no one else is. Allah says in the Quran, He is with you wherever you are. Quran 57:4. The presence of a bird in your quiet moments could reflect that verse in action, a soft, living sign of the divine presence enveloping you. It's a spiritual invitation to turn to Him more deeply, to feel His closeness, and to know that even in your isolation, you are surrounded by His mercy. 6. Spiritual wake-up call. At times, a bird's sudden appearance or loud chirping can feel like a sharp interruption, breaking silence, pulling you out of your thoughts, or even startling you. In Islam, such moments can serve as gentle spiritual wake-up calls from Allah. Just as the adhan, call to prayer, interrupts daily life to remind us of our duty to Allah, a bird's unexpected behavior can jolt the soul to awareness. This may happen when you're distracted, feeling distant from faith, or overwhelmed by worldly concerns. The timing of a bird's visit, especially during moments of heedlessness, might be Allah's way of nudging you back toward reflection. Perhaps it's time to reconnect through dhikr, salah, or simply a moment of gratitude. Allah often sends subtle reminders to awaken the heart before sending greater trials. The Quran teaches that everything in creation glorifies him, even the birds. Quran 24:41. So, when a bird crosses your path in a striking way, ask yourself, what is Allah trying to make me notice? Use it as a cue to pause and return to him, even if just for a moment. That fleeting visit could be the spark your soul needs to remember its true direction and reawaken your connection with the divine. 7. Invitation to reflect on Allah's signs in nature. The Quran constantly invites believers to reflect on the signs of Allah in creation. Birds are among those signs, living, breathing reminders of divine artistry and wisdom. When a bird visits you, it may be Allah's subtle invitation to slow down and observe his signs around you. Their delicate feathers, harmonious movements, and instinctive behaviors all point to a creator who designed them with perfection. In Surah An-Nahl 1679, Allah asks, "Do they not see the birds above them, with wings outspread and sometimes folded in? None holds them except the most merciful." This verse calls us to ponder, not just look, but truly reflect on how each bird stays suspended in the sky, guided only by Allah's will. When a bird appears in your space, it may be more than beauty. It's a moment of tadabbur, deep reflection. Perhaps Allah is reminding you to pause, appreciate the precision in his creation, and recognize how everything around you is in submission to him. By doing so, your heart softens, your awareness of Allah deepens, and you begin to see the world not just through your eyes, but through the lens of Iman, faith. A bird's visit is a call to awaken your soul to the wonders of Allah's signs. Thank you for watching this video on the powerful signs a bird's visit can bring from Allah. Remember, these small moments in nature are full of wisdom and reminders for our hearts. May Allah open our eyes to his signs and increase our faith. If this message touched you, please share it with others and subscribe to Inner Deen for more inspiring Islamic wisdom. Before you go, I pray, may Allah bless you with peace, guidance, and endless mercy. Write this dua in the comments below, and let's make this prayer a source of barakah for all of us. Jazakallah khair.